Capricorn, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for late October 2023. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate each and every single one of you. So let's get right down to business, as always. Start you off with an oracle card here, just so we could dip our toes in the energy and see what's going on for the lovely Capricorn collective. I hope you're all doing fabulous and fantastic, my friends. Let's get it going here. My guide, spirit team, talk to me. What do we have for the Cappies as we move closer to Halloween? And yeah, we're just going to take a real quick look at this first card. Then we'll get into the full reading itself. At the very end, I'll pull you a bonus card from the Shadowland Tarot just to see what might be in the shadows or what shadow work you can lean in on, which is always interesting. But let's get it going here. Let's rock and see what we got for Capricorn, please, and thank you. Guides and spirit team, what's happening here? Thank you. All right, nice and quick. Okay, the Helping Hands card. I do like this card. It's beautiful, protective type of energy as well. It could point to a lot of things like getting proper rest and sleep, but you see those hands surrounding you. I love this protective, help-based type of energy. Now, before we really start pulling that apart, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the October subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. Also, if you could kindly illuminate that like button by tapping it right on its third eye, you know, I'd greatly appreciate it. But enough of the promo, into the reading. Let's talk about this card. So we see this lovely lady, looks like she's having a little nap, taking a rest, having a snooze, and she is surrounded by this beautiful light energy and all these helping hands. So first and foremost, this is a big card of spiritual protection, spiritual guidance, our team on the other side, whether it's ancestors, loved ones that have passed, angels. It's spiritual protection and assistance, and I love this card. Now, for some of you, you might be having issues sleeping at night, or maybe you're having a little bit of insomnia, weird dreams, kind of similar to the Nine of Swords when this card shows up. So make sure you're getting proper rest and relaxation when this card shows up front end. Another thing, though, that I always attach to this is assistance, help. That's why I call it the Helping Hands card. So whether it's you wanting or needing assistance from the physical, from the spiritual, maybe someone in the coming days and weeks might literally ask you for help. Like, hey, can you help me out with this? Can you help me move? Can you loan me a few bucks? Help is really at the top priority for some reason, okay? Whether you're wanting to give it or whether you're wanting to receive it. So like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if someone hits you up saying, hey, can you loan me a few? When this card shows up, let's just put that down right there, though. It could be all those things, however it hits for you. Let's get into tarot. And as I always say, that first card, it doesn't make or break the reading. It's just a footnote. Let's get you 3 cards in the upright. Then we'll get into the intuitive juiciness here. So let's shuffle it up one time for my Cappies, please, in late October, my guides. And while we get the deck ready, let's talk about last week's reading. It was titled The Serious Situation. And I'll say this, for the last 2 weeks, the readings have had serious in the title, so that is a very stern, strict in the ways type of energy. So I'm hoping whatever it is you've been going through and dealing with, it hasn't been too much on you, or maybe you're just in that mode, right? Taking something very seriously, like it's just stone cold type of energy. So we're gonna see what we have for you this week. As you know, energy is very fluid, never set in stone. So only take this how it hits for you, because we could be seeing your vibe or someone you're linked to. Let's get you 3 cards here. My guides, talk to me. What do we have for my Cappies, please? As we move towards Halloween, moving into Scorpio season. Okay, we have a card that could represent you right on the front end. We got the good old Knight of Pentacles. Been seeing him quite a bit throughout the whole entire zodiac, but since you are an earth sign, that could be a very important card for this reading. Let's get you a couple more. Wheel of Fortune, okay, maybe something's changing here. What could be turning here, okay? Because especially moving from Knight of Pentacles into the Wheel, this is very sudden, like quick moving type of energy. Let's get you one more, then we'll really start piecing this story together. My God, so what do we have for Capricorn, please? Could be nice. Magician, okay, these are very powerful energies, my friends. Strap in for this reading. Okay, like I love this Magician energy on the back end, especially linked up with the Wheel. We could be having a very powerful reading in general. So let's go through, I'll give you some of the classical meanings and archetypes, and we'll get into the juicy intuitive stuff. So at first glance, I'm seeing an element you are very strong with, a card that could represent you as an individual. So this reading might be focused on you, like as opposed to others. We have the Wheel, we have the Magician. Very powerful And they are spiritual as well. That's something I should mention. So linked in with this oracle card, there is a very powerful spiritual connection and tie with this week's reading. But there is sudden shift and change. There's manifestation. There's power here. So let's go through one by one, then we'll really start to piece this together before we get intuitive. Position number 1, the Knight of Pentacles. So all cards have positive and negative. Knights are messengers. They also represent forward progress. And the Knight of Pentacles is very slow and diligent. Sometimes I say it's not even moving at all, or it's something that's moving at a crawl. So for some of you, maybe there's a certain situation that feels a little stuck in the muck, but that doesn't have to be a bad thing for a Capricorn reading, because as I already mentioned in my style, this, when we clarify it, it could tell us something that's coming towards you or a way you might be feeling. So I really, really like this in an earth sign spread for sure. The positives of it, it's, like I said, detail oriented. It could represent communication, conversation, talks, messages, stuff like that. But it's just moving very slow at a snail's pace. And in its challenge, the Knight of Pentacles could be something that's just like stuck in the muck, right? Or just something that feels like it's not moving, something that might be taking forever. So we're really going to want to dig deeper on that card for sure. But as we press forward through the reading, we have a total shift of energy when we get to the Wheel of Fortune. Now, I do say the Wheel of Fortune to me is a luck charm, regardless of what you're going through. Things might swing in your favor. This is like a 4-leaf clover chilling right here in the dead center of the spread. So this is really nice. But there's other archetypes we could think about aside from luck and fortunes shifting and changing. This card is karmic in nature. It could represent the wheel of life, the beginnings, the endings, the cycles that we all go through. So sure, there could be karmic archetypes at play, but the wheel moves suddenly. It could represent change and things happening suddenly. So when I look at how the energy is moving from the Knight of Pentacles, very, very slow, into the wheel, it's like slow, boom, like something comes in very fast, suddenly, surprisingly. So the clarifier for this could be very important for us, but I'm feeling optimistic because on their face, these cards do lean a little more positive than they do challenge. So we're just going to place that right there. Now, as we move to the very back end of the spread, we have the Magician. Another beautiful energy to me. Now, this does have a little bit of a shadow side, but let's go through some of the positives. It's a big card of manifesting. It's a card of creation. It's a card of controlling your destiny. So for a lot of Capricorns, your powers of creation and bringing things towards you could be very magnetic. So whether people are coming towards you, situations are coming towards you, your manifestations seem almost magnetic here when we go from slow into this very sudden type of energy. Could represent ritual. This could represent spiritual connections and ties when we have this Magician, but the challenge of this card is it could sometimes be someone that's a little too controlling. In its darkest sense, it could represent someone who's into dark spirituality. I don't want to go down that road. The Magician is very controlling and possibly manipulative in its worst case. But we're not going to go there just yet because the energies I'm feeling so far seem optimistic, but we're just going to have to see how it plays because obviously there's some like sudden switch up or surprising switch. So I want to dive deeper on all of it. Let's jump in and clarify. All right, let's get a good shuffle here for Capricorn and see what's happening, my guides. Talk to me. What's up with the Cappies? And yes, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation and I'm just giving you mine. Let's go in on that Knight. And yes, if you're a reader yourself, please feel free to play along. That's why the box is here. If you're feeling any messages you want to give to Capricorn, you can drop it right down in the comments. I don't mind at all. All right, so let's get this going here. Why is that Knight of Pentacles in the mix? Why is that Knight of Pentacles here? All right, the deck is being very specific here, my friends. Okay, we're going to have to go for a second round of shuffles. And for those of you new here, I only read jumpers. Usually they pop out really quick. Okay, yeah, something's coming to maturity here. We have the Knight of Cups in the upright. Yeah, there is something or someone moving towards you quick. And I really want to get to that Magician now. The Knight of Cups is once again a similar energy to what we have here with this Knight of Pentacles, but look, we have earth and water. When I see earth and water, I think of possibilities. I think of blessings. I think of bountiful types of energies. Now, you might just be connected to a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This is a smooth talking, easy flowing, just silky smooth Prince Charming type of vibe when we have the Knight of Cups, and it can represent love. So for a lot of you, this could be some sort of love connection, love interest moving towards you. Obviously not every single Capricorn, but the general intuitive vibe I'm getting here is something coming to maturity, something you may have been waiting for, something you may be working towards, finally combining. Like we're getting an alchemy. We're getting like an energetic alchemy here where something is, it's almost time. Okay, so energy is moving towards you and it feels very magnetic here, especially in the front end, because now I'm seeing like the maturity, and we'll see how it swings and how it develops as we move through the spread. For some of you, yeah, you might be a little softer around the edges this coming week. And remember, I said the last couple of weeks, it's been like a little stern, a little serious. So you might feel a softening of energies. And if you've been having issues with other people, expect them to soften up a little bit, a little more sentimental, a little more loving and caring, which I would say is good. But I would say overall, the energy is magnetic. That something's coming towards you quick, something or someone. So we'll see how it plays. I think we'll get the answer fully when we get over to the Magician. So let's go over to the Wheel of Fortune. I do like it. It feels good to me. And just that vibe, that alchemy, like something finally coming to maturity, or like energy is finally matching, something just finally coming into cohesion. That's like the big vibe. So let's see what's happening with that wheel, because this is where the energy kind of strikes in suddenly. So why is the wheel here? Thank you. Okay, yeah. We got the World in reverse here. Very karmic. Extremely karmic, and this doesn't feel like an ending to me. This feels like a brand new beginning here, my friends. Brand new cycle, brand new beginning coming in. Okay, so whether it is with a past situation coming back around, whether it's something brand new, when I see the World in reverse, it can represent the past in a way, but I don't feel like this is a repeating cycle for all of you. The World is extremely powerful and karmic, just like the wheel. So you see what I'm saying? All this extremely powerful energy sweeping through. There is going to be some sort of sudden change in like a situation or relationship or someone's feelings. That's another vibe I'm picking up here. So for a lot of Capricorns, I generally know from the Capricorns that I know that when they're set on something or when they feel something, it's like locked in. Like good luck trying to switch that up. But you might be changing your views or changing your feelings about someone or something in this time. But it feels surprising to me. It's like, okay, so whether it is a change of heart, whether it's a change of a situation where something that was rough gets much better, that's a big possibility here, Capricorn. Okay, and it does feel like a surprising change, a surprising shift. So we're going to see what's up with that, the Magician, because I feel like that's the culmination of the energy. And just to reiterate once again, the energy is sweeping over. It's like we have this slow start, this combination of energy, like, okay, now it's time, it's done baking, and into this like, boom, sudden like energy kicking in. So let's see what's happening with that Magician. Could be good things here. Okay, there could be good things, and I feel the magnetic energy. Okay, and I get that for signs from time to time, and Capricorn might be up to bat because this energy just feels extremely magnetic towards you. So why is the Magician here? So whatever it is you've been wanting, it could be served up on a silver platter. I'm already feeling that. Getting wish fulfillment energy. Thank you. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Another karmic energy here. We have the Six of Pentacles in the upright underneath this Magician, that free-flowing type of energy, that equal balance type of energy that I've been feeling since the beginning. This could be an energy of gift giving. It's just something or someone wanting to give their energy to you. So I've been saying it since the beginning, like here it comes or here they come. Something is moving towards you very, very quickly. And we've been seeing it throughout the whole spread. Like it builds to this culmination on the back. And I really like it. And it is set in the stars somewhat. That's like a vibe I'm getting here. Like it was, something is meant to be. Something is meant to be. Like we have the World, we have the Wheel, we have the Six of Pentacles, we have the Magician. These are very, very deep karmic energies, and they speak about the journey of life. So something was meant to elapse the way it has. Okay, some journey, it's elapsing how it was meant to. For a lot of you, once again, the surprising changes, the karmic shifts, these are in play. but the energy just feels magnetic towards you. So if you're going through a very tough time, just know you could be attracting what you put out in this time. Okay, so whether it's positive, negative, neutral, whatever you're putting out, whatever you want, even in your subconscious mind, could be coming towards you very quickly. Okay, so whether it be a person, whether it be a situation, as I already said, like here it comes or here they come, and it's showing up right here on the back end with the Six of Pentacles, and it feels balanced, right? I'm not getting any warnings or red flags here right now. So let's go through and do a quick recap. This is very claimable energy, Capricorn. Like, once again, even if you're going through a tough time, claim this energy because it's very good. So let's do the recap before we get into the shadow card. In position number 1, we have the Knight of Pentacles with the Knight of Cups in the upright. When these energies merge together, it's something that's ready. Like, okay, now the energies are ready. It's done baking. It's ready to rock. It's ready to go. There's potential. There's blessings here. But something is about to spark. Something is about to kick off. It feels good. Now, for some of you, it might just be a little more emotional than normal or a little softer. Moving to the center, we have the Wheel of Fortune with the World in reverse. Brand new beginning type of energy. Extremely powerful karmic shifting type of vibe as well. But I did feel like things changing suddenly or surprisingly. So there might be surprising changes in various situations you're going through. Moving to the back end, we have the Magician with the Six of Pentacles. Beautiful type of energy. And like I said, here it comes. Here they come. This energy is here. It has progressed to a point. All this karmic, powerful energy, something was meant to be. Some situation, it played out how it was meant to play out. Okay, very giving, very equal, and it just feels really nice. So something could change to your benefit in a big way, and just know that you were magnetic in this time, and you're going to attract what you put out. So please, take a screenshot of that. Let's get into the shadows here. Love this reading. Claim it, my friends. Let's get a shuffle here for the Capricorns. This is a nice change from what we've been getting for recent weeks. So let's see what's in the shadows for Capricorn. Guides and Spirit Team. And yes, you know I always like to pull one shadow card at the very end just to end the reading off on a nice note. So let's see what's happening, what's in the shadows. Whether it's something within you, something you don't quite see. It's an interesting way. And yes, if you've made it to this point in the reading, please feel free to check out channel memberships. I'll leave a link for it down in the comments. This coming week, I'll be doing the very first members only all signs reading. So feel free to join us over there, all right? No pressure. Let's get you the shadow card though. What do we have for Capricorn? Nice and quick, please. All right, a little guarded, a little skeptical type of energy, okay? So I don't know if it's just about the reading itself. It could be a literal person here. When we have the Nine of Wands, it's the Wounded Warrior. So for a lot of you, you might still be healing from something, or you might be skeptical. Like, all right, I've seen this before. I've seen the energy play this way before. The Wounded Warrior is seeing a thing or two. Okay, it is fiery. Now, for some of you, you might just be extra protective, whether of yourself or of someone or something around you. This is a little bit of a territorial type of energy. But Spirit is showing somebody putting a little wall up. So when I see the energy that I'm seeing this week, make sure that when things are moving towards you, if you want them, don't put this wall up. If it's something you want, embrace it. That's a big thing here, Capricorn. So my friends, that's what I have for you this week. Don't click away just yet, though. I'm going to give you the details of the October subscriber surprise. If you got your name in for the September subscriber surprise, the winners will be announced after this week's Fire and Air readings. But for October, I'll be going back to one of the classics. I'll be giving away 2 copies of the Everyday Witches Tarot. It's one of the most beautiful decks out there. So if you'd like to get your name in for this, it's 2 simple things, as always, my friends. First, you must be subscribed. Second, let me know down in the comments if there's a zodiac sign that you clash with. If so, which signs do you kind of bump heads with? You'll be entered to win, and at the end of October, your name will be announced in the community tab, my friends. As always, much love, and I'll see you next time.